Jesus here is talking in future terms in John chapter 5. In fact, he's talking in future terms all the way through John until John chapter 12. And now Jesus says, now. Now is the judgment of this world. Jesus is saying now, in and through the cross, in just days from now, and you don't know it's coming, but I do, in days from now, the judgment of this world comes. The death of Jesus, friends, becomes the decisive dividing line between the condemned and the vindicated. If you trust Jesus, if you are united with him, and his death is your death, Paul tells us, Galatians 2:20, I have been crucified with Christ. If his death becomes your death, his condemnation becomes your condemnation. Romans 8, for the law of the Spirit of life has done what the law of sin and death could not do. If Jesus' death becomes my death, his condemnation becomes my condemnation, then his resurrection becomes my resurrection. That's the testimony that Levi got to confess this morning, that I'm buried with Christ in baptism and raised to walk in newness of life. However, if you never trust Jesus, you stand condemned both by your sin and by your rejection of the offer of forgiveness. God is glorified by bringing the final judgment into history so that his Son can bear the sentence of condemnation for all who believe in him. Let me put it to you this way. The cross of Jesus bears the condemnation of those who believe, but it delivers condemnation to those who reject him.